My focus has been on family law almost from the beginning I began my practice. The very first case I tried in court was a custody case where I represented a gentleman who all he wanted to do was visit with his child. His ex was a drug user. She lived 10 places in 2 years. She was hiding her child from the dad. So this was in another parish, and so I went and represented him, and I can recall the judge taking a break at some point in all of the testimony and saying, I'd really like for y'all to try to resolve this because it sounds like it's really going to be harsh and hard. And I went and I spoke to my client, and he told me again, he said, all I want to do is I want to have access to my child. I want to be able to see my child. And apparently the mom and her lawyer were present in the room with me and the judge, and the lawyer said, well, my client says it's all or nothing. So the judge said, well, that's very unfortunate, so we're going to go back to trial, and I want y'all to continue putting on your evidence. At the conclusion of the trial, my client ended up with custody because his ex was fairly unreasonable. The judge saw that she was unreasonable, that she was going to continue trying to keep her child from his father. And at the conclusion of that case, it just grabbed me. I knew then that I was going to spend the majority, if not all of my efforts in the legal system in family law. I saw what a difference it made to that dad. I saw what a difference it made to his family. And I stayed in touch with them for a number of years, and the little boy just thrived. So when you have an experience like that as your first trial, it does something to your heart.